What is up, everyone? This is Kephas, and I am getting attacked by a thing. Yeah, that's a great way to start things off, huh? Oh, okay, we're good. So, we are in Winterspring. I almost say Wintergrass, because that's what I'm used to. And we just hit level 50, and we are in Winterspring because Winterspring won by a landslide in the straw poll voting. So, you know, congrats to you guys who won. Congrats to me, actually, because this is one of those rare occasions where I haven't leveled very much in this zone post-Cataclysm, so I don't know too much about what it's like here now, other than it's very cold, and it's very awesome because of the music I have playing in the background. Little remake of the Hyrule Field from Ocarina of Time. I'm just going to give it away because everybody knows what this song is. It's been one of the songs I've used in this zone since the beginning, actually. So, yeah, little history lesson. And we are killing these dudes, whatever you call them, furblogs. And we just got a... Let's use this thing. What does it do? Doesn't that make me big or something? Yeah, look at that crap. That's awesome. Now I'm a huge panda. And we're also trying to collect these little bead things, although it's one of those weird quests where it's not a guaranteed drop, so I might not try to kill these things forever. But yeah, I came up here to turn this quest in, and because I picked up all the quests before I started, because I figured I would do that. There's one, or about 5 out of 10. And I killed a few furblogs on the way, so that quest is done pretty quickly. And we're actually doing really good on these, so awesome for that. But yeah, it took me a little bit to get this video out because partially because I wanted to wait for you guys to vote, which I was happy to get all the votes I got on this series. It's awesome that you guys vote, and so yeah, thanks for that. And for those of you who leave comments whenever I ask you to vote, know that that doesn't count. I mean, if you're voicing your opinion, that's cool, but that doesn't count in the votes. Leaving an opinion in the comments isn't going to do any good. I go by the votes on the straw poll, which is always left in the description for whatever video we posted on. So always check the description. There will be a link to a straw poll up whenever we do a voting. It's going to be a little bit before we get to vote again. So because Outlands, after this we head to Outlands. Outlands is fairly linear. I mean, there's a little bit of a room to switch around, but it's mostly pretty linear, so it's going to be a while. Probably the next big one will be between Howling Fjord and Borean Tundra, and I'm almost 90% certain I know where we're going to be going there. So, but, hey, if you want to have any impact on where I go, always remember to check the straw poll and leave a vote. But the voting has been awesome. You guys have definitely left your opinions, and I appreciate that. And we are done with this round of quests, so let's go turn all these in. Alright, got all those quests turned in, and we have a horde or an alliance friend. Hopefully he won't try to kill me. And we're ready to move on to the next set of quests. So it looks like I'm looking for, I think there's like a patrol of guys, if I remember correctly. If this is anything like the old quest, I'm looking for like a patrol of dudes along the road. I believe that's what's going on here. But we'll move on and see how that goes. Maybe I can go up here and do these other ones and we'll find them. But yeah, my gaming time lately has, unfortunately for YouTube, has been involved with a lot of Nintendo. I've been playing a lot of Smash. I finally picked up Super Smash Bros. That game is awesome. I am not very good at all. I'd love to make some videos on it, but unfortunately with Nintendo's ridiculous policies regarding YouTube, I'm not going to. So it's just one of those things where they're being weird, and we all know the story if you've been following all that. They have weird ideas about how they want to treat YouTubers, and so I can't make videos. Doesn't mean I'm not going to play their games, it's just that I'm not going to play their games on YouTube. It's as simple as that. So unfortunately, man, I would love to make videos about that stuff. I do every now and then for old stuff, but the newer stuff I have to be a little bit careful. I don't want to have any trouble on my channel. So for the meantime, nah. But I've been playing a lot of Smash. I want to get better at it. I'm not very good, and it's kind of I've always played Smash. I've just, you know, it's just I don't play it all the time, and I'm getting into it like the more serious side of it, I guess, if there is such a thing for Smash. But I want to enjoy it. I love fighting games, and Smash is one of the better ones, man. I mean, it's not like it's not true fighting game like Street Fighter. Shut up! It's a fighting game. It's a brawler. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm into it. I love it. So been playing that a lot. I'm really good with Bowser, as good as I can be right now. Bowser's a lot of fun to play. I think I'm better with slower guys and bigger guys because it's easier for me to see, and that makes sense. Because, man, that game with the camera moving in and out and stuff like that, it's really hard to see. Like, I'm always losing my guy. Like, it sucks. Every time the camera moves or I get launched somewhere, I have to, like, try to figure out where the heck I went. So, that's one thing about it. You know, other than that, it's just, you know, learning the dance. I mean, it's one of those fighting games that, you know, there are a lot of tricks to it, a lot of, you know, strategies and all that kind of stuff, and there have been people playing it for a long time. So, yeah, I have a long way to go, but I'm really into it right now. I mean, I can't get enough of that game. So, I've been playing that, and I've also been playing, finally, getting around to playing A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS. And it's one of those games I thought I'd have a lot harder time playing than I am, because of the small screen. I have a 3DS XL, not the new one, unfortunately, but the older one. And man, that game though, I'm not having any trouble. I mean, it's simple enough. It's not too small, and that game is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to say that A Link Between Worlds is one of the best Zelda games I have ever played. I'm having loads of fun with that game. Been playing it like crazy the past couple days, and I'm already a couple temples in, trying to find all the heart pieces. It's just a nice throwback to the old A Link to the Past game, and it's also just a great new addition. Like all the new stuff that it adds, the low rule stuff. It's good. I love the shopping. I love that rupees matter more now than they ever did. I think that's awesome. Just all the good stuff they added to it, man. It's a good game. I think it's great. I think it's a great addition to the Zelda series. And it definitely works on that console for sure. Ooh, there it is. That's what we're looking for right here. Kill this guy. I love the little dot that it puts on the map for quest givers now, even the items that you need to find. But anyhow, cool. We can go turn all these in. I'll keep talking. It's a great game. I love it. Like, I love the way rupees matter. I like that you can buy, you can rent items, you can choose which items you buy. Sometimes you kind of need some for certain dungeons, but you don't find them in dungeons anymore. You go and you buy them from the shop, which is pretty cool. And rupees are not that hard to get. I mean, if you played that game and you felt like you had to grind to buy your stuff, then you were doing it wrong, unless grinding is what you wanted to do, because you don't need to grind. If you're just playing the game and you're smart about which items you get and you just get them as you go, you're not going to have any trouble. I mean, but yeah, I'm talking about different games today, but hey, we're in Wintergrass. What do you want? It's great. It's a great game. I love it. I'm having so much fun playing that game. And yeah, lots of Nintendo, man. I love Nintendo games. What can I say? I can't wait for the new Zelda to come out. Really looking forward to it. I wish Nintendo would chill on the whole YouTube thing, because I would love to make a ton of Nintendo related videos, and I might anyways, and just not collect from them or whatever. Just might make some fun Nintendo games. You guys really enjoyed my How Long Until I Die video that I did a lot. I got a lot of good feedback for that, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Just an idea. Actually, someone that I raid with, someone who's a lot more well-known than I am, Scott Johnson, was the first person that I saw do something like that. He did a video one time on his channel where he did a How Long Until I Die, and I liked it, so I thought I'd give it a try. I've actually done it a couple times, but I really enjoyed it. You're going to see a lot more of that as well. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, man, because I have some ideas, a few things I'm going to try out. And like I said, the Nintendo thing is weird, but I really want to play some Nintendo games right now. So I might do a playthrough of Majora's Mask soon. That's the one I'm really looking to play. It'll be the old one, not the new one, because A, I can't capture 3DS, because just thinking I'm not going to pay that much, and B, it'd be hard for me to play that game on a 3DS anyways, because that game might actually be a problem on a smaller screen. So I'll be playing the old version. I would really actually like to play the new version, because I hear it has a lot of improvements, you know, to a lot of the dungeons, you know, because, you know, a lot of that old stuff doesn't hold up as well. The dungeons are kind of weird, you know, that kind of stuff. So, you know, it'd be kind of neat to check it out, but, you know, I'll have to wait and see what happens. I really wish, I mean, think about it like this. Like, in the past, Nintendo has had, like, they had their Game Boy, and then they had their Super Nintendo, so they made Super Game Boy, so that you could play Game Boy games on the Super Nintendo. And then they had Game Boy Advance, and then they had their GameCube, so they were like, hey, let's make this thing. They made this, like this Game Boy Advance player for your GameCube. And a lot of people don't know about that one. You can still find it sometimes in like flea markets or online. It's kind of expensive because you have to have a disc and the equipment, which is kind of weird. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But now they have a DS and 3DS, and then they have the Wii U, and I'm like, dude, touchscreen, 2 screens we're looking at. You have the like software, the hardware ready. Make the software, man, because I would pay to play these games on a large screen. Like, that would be perfect for me. But, you know, Nintendo's not smart when it comes to marketing and giving people what they want. And I'm not even saying that's what people want, but, yeah, Nintendo just, like, they have such good ideas for the games, but they're terrible at business. Like, between the amiibo shortage and all this other crap, like, it's just, Nintendo's crazy. Alright, so that's enough about Nintendo, and we have a long walk, so let's get over to where we're going. Alright, we're here. That was a long walk, wasn't it? I mean, geez. I forgot how long the path was in Winterspring. I'm really curious to see where this goes. I'm hoping this will carry us to 58. We might have to throw a couple dungeons in here and there. We can always go to the Blasted Lands. I'm not a big fan of the Blasted Lands. So, you hear sirens outside. I don't know what's going on out there, but, yeah, sorry for all the Nintendo talk. I mean, geez, that's just what I've been doing lately. In other news, I have finally removed The Sims 4 from my hard drive. I don't know why I'd kept it on there. I have not played that game since I made that video. It's funny, a lot of people, like, it's really weird how people think. When I made my Sims 4 video, there were a few people that, like, were accusing me of making that video to, like, promote a sponsor, which I have no sponsors at all. The people that, like, they thought that I was trying to promote, who was it? Stinking Green Man Gaming, of all places. They thought that I was trying to promote Green Man Gaming because at the end of the video I made a comment which was, don't buy The Sims 4 full price, go to Green Man Gaming and get it like 20% off. And I was just making a comment. And people thought that I was, like, I made this, because I made a Sims 4 video where I'm just just hating on the game. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty harsh. Because the game is, to me, it's a travesty to the series, and it looks like it might be killing the series, considering what's happening with Maxis, and the sales, and the ratings, and all that kind of stuff. It looks like EA has done a pretty good job at hurting the Sims series, pretty bad. And I was pretty ticked off about it. I'm not very happy with the game, and so people thought I was, like, trying to sell out, like, for Green Man Gaming, which I'm a pretty small fish anyways. I don't have any sponsors, and if I'm gonna sponsor for Green Man Gaming, I'm not gonna tear down one of their products. Like, that's just like the way people think. Like, here's my whole thing about this whole journalism crap. Like, people are on this thing about honest journalism, and I'm not gonna mention the name of the crap, you know, that comes from. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I notice. If you rate a game well that people like, they don't say anything, right? Like, if people like a game and you say it's a good game, people are like, yeah, well, of course. If you rate a game high that people don't like, then those people say that you got paid off. So, like, if people, all the COD haters, if they rate Call of Duty high, then people are going to say that, you know, Infinity or freaking Activision, who the heck ever, is paying off the people rating that game high. If you rate a game low that people like, then they're gonna say, you freaking, you know, you're, you know, they didn't pay you enough, or you're, you know, whatever, like, you're wrong, it's dishonest journalism, all this kind of crap. So there's a very biased opinion about what games are good. I mean, who's to say what games are good and what games aren't good? Like, if a game is unfinished, or if a game is legit garbage, like, you know, all that kind of stuff, then yeah, I can totally see where that's, you know, but, you know, at the same time, it's kind of hard. Like, if a company pays for advertisement, then of course they're gonna, what the heck, they're gonna pay for advertisement, and they're gonna get advertised. I mean, that's how that kind of works. But, you know, when it comes to reviews, I mean, you know, The Sims didn't get perfect reviews, and it's like a crappy version of The Sims. A lot of people were giving them crap for, like, a lot of the companies crap for not giving the Majora's Mask remake a 10 out of 10. Well, I mean, I'm the biggest Zelda fan ever, and Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games, but in 2015, the game is not a 10 out of 10. It's, you know, it's an old game. It's got a few things that don't hold up as well on newer consoles. That you know, that had limitations from back in the day, and now it doesn't, and so those old, you know, concepts don't hold up as well. It's kind of like Resident Evil HD, where a lot of those old, like, the way you do things, like how you have to be in a perfect spot, the tank controls, which they've actually tried to improve on a little bit, you know, that stuff doesn't hold up as well. Not being able to run and shoot at the same time, that's kind of weird on an old console. You know, so, you know, sometimes older games don't hold up as well, but it's like people that love those games and insist that no matter what, they're perfect, think that it's dishonest journalism. And I think that's part of the problem, like, that I'm seeing, is that, you know, in this, like, weird, like, idealized view of what journalism, which, you know, let's be honest here, video game journalism is a stupid concept anyways, because journalism is reporting news. That's what journalism is. Proper journalism, a journalist is someone who reports news. In other words, me saying, I don't know dates, Majora's Mask 3D comes out in February, which it did. That's news, right? I'm being a journalist. Me saying, Majora's Mask came out in February and it's a great game, well, now I'm not a journalist, now I'm a reviewer. You know, guys like Angry Joe's not a journalist all the time. When he makes his videos about reviewing games, he's a reviewer. You know, when I make my videos about Warcraft and I talk about, like, my opinions, those are reviews. That's not being a journalist. A journalist is like, patch, you know, Herpaderp comes out on, you know, April something, and it's going to have this, this, and this. That's journalism. That's reporting news. What the heck is going on here? And so people don't really understand, like, what journalism is, and when it's an opinion, it's not journalism, it's criticism, or it's a review, or it's, you know, that's something completely different. It's a video game critic is a better term. You're a critic. You're a reviewer, whatever. And so you have, like, these arbitrary rating systems, and the whole system is kind of a crapshoot to begin with. And so, you know, it's a little frustrating. Like, people are so biased. You know, people have to, you know, they have to hate on something because it's popular. They have to like something because of nostalgia. I've been accused of that with Warcraft. I think it's a little understandable that people would feel that way. But that's what I'm saying, though, is that it's all based on, you know, opinions. And this has kind of turned into like a rant video, I guess, while I'm playing the game. But hey, I'm talking about what's on my mind. And, you know, so that's you know, for people that wonder and have been asking, that's, wow. So I have to, ooh, this is kind of like Frogger. Check that out. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. I am not. This is kind of weird, though. Am I crossing? Oh, I gotta go up here. Hey. This is kind of neat. This is like a game of Frogger or something. I don't know. But, yeah, that's my thought on the whole journalism stuff. I mean, you know, in a way, I understand. I think that there are times when maybe, you know, there are some weird, like, things happening, and that's, you know, that's all fine and well. But I think that on the other hand, I think people get, like with anything, they get carried away. And, I think there's enough bias going around. I mean, you want to talk about honest video game journalism, go to Metacritic and look at the, you know, the actual user reviews. There is nothing more disingenuous than a user review. Because it's like, I mean, I saw people giving A Link Between Worlds zeros. That's crazy. It might not be your thing, but it's not a 0. You know, and it's not a 10. It's not a perfect 100. It's not a perfect game. It's a little easy. You know, but I could see some people giving it 100. I could never see somebody giving it, an honest reviewer giving it a 0. It's not a 0. Ride to Hell, you know, that's a 0. E.T., that's a 0. Link Between Worlds, no, that's not a 0. And I think that you know, there's too much bias going on in this industry, anyways, for anybody to really give an honest, you know, an objective opinion. Well, how can you in a video game sense? Like, how can you give an objective opinion? It's going to be your honest opinion, what you think about something. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. This has been a video where I'm playing and not talking about the game that I'm playing, just talking about other stuff. Hoping you guys are enjoying my thoughts, that I'm not even just there's no filter. I'm just letting it all out. So since we're going to town and we've been playing for a good while, this is a good place to call it. So we're going to pick up in Winterspring, not Wintergrasp. From whatever the heck, Everlook is where we're going. Yes, from Everlook. We're going to continue our adventures there. So guys, I hope you love this, you know, enjoy this rant video, talking about stuff, sharing thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comments on anything that we talked about. Let me know, as always, what you guys would like to see me play, what you want to see more of on this channel, because I'm here for you. And I'm here for me too, but I'm here for you. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. This is Kephas. Until next time.